There is no need to spend money on these creative ideas for the backyard that will keep your dog entertained for a considerable amount of time. These backyard ideas for dogs are ideal for keeping active minds occupied and are perfect for keeping your dog entertained if you are seeking ways to keep your dog entertained. If going to the park has gotten monotonous for you, you will be astonished by the number of enjoyable activities that you may try out in your backyard that are dog-friendly. The majority of these are developed with cost in mind, which means that you do not necessarily have to spend a significant amount of money. It is frequently possible to generate some outside dog activity magic by simply gathering a few of the best dog toys from the toy box or some common home things. Let's see. Number 10. The hunt for treasure. Doing a treasure hunt that is exclusive to your dog is a great way to keep their senses alert. Those canines that were initially intended to be hunting dogs and who have a strong desire to follow a trail may find this sport to be especially enjoyable. The only thing you need to do is conceal a large number of goodies throughout your lawn by using a variety of locations that are easily accessible. Putting plants in containers is always a wonderful idea, but you should also consider putting them at different heights. When you're first teaching your dog how to play this game, it is best to hide treats that are relatively simple to locate. As soon as you are prepared to start, you should demonstrate to your dog their first treat and then continue to urge them to locate the remaining treats. The command "find the treat" should be sufficient to have your Poochie friend's tail wagging without any additional explanation. Number 9. Sensational garden. Your dog's senses will be stimulated in a specific location known as the sensory garden, which is designed to accommodate a variety of materials and textures, odors, and heights. The concept is especially useful for dogs that behave anxiously when they are introduced to a new setting. It has the potential to alleviate tension and anxiety. To create your very own sensory garden, you might want to consider planting plants that are known to be calming, such as lavender or rosemary. Be cautious to check that your yard does not contain any plants that could potentially be harmful to your dog. A dog's inherent agility can be encouraged through the use of wooden stumps, which can be an excellent way to do so. If you want to give your yard a variety of different textures, you might consider using grass, sand, cobblestones, and wood chippings. However, you should avoid using gravel because it is easy for dogs to consume in large quantities. Number 8. The agility course. If you have a dog in your household that is known for its high level of activity, it is imperative that you look for ways to help them burn off the surplus energy they have. An agility course is a pleasant activity for both you and your dog, especially if you have a dog who is competitive and loves to please. The use of hoops that are elevated to a height for your dog to leap over is an excellent object to incorporate into your training program. Some everyday products found in the home can also accomplish the task. That would be perfect if you had some PVC pipes left over from a do-it-yourself project that you had completed. Kids frequently play tunnels that they have outgrown that may be used for dogs, and even a cardboard box can be used to create a tunnel that you can make yourself. Number 7. Party at the pool. When it gets hot outside, our four-legged pals require a little bit of additional assistance to cool down. Assembling a swimming pool for canines to play in is an excellent method for accomplishing this goal. Because safety and longevity are of the utmost importance, it is preferable to opt for one that has been specifically designed for pets. On the other hand, some of the family pools that you might already have can also be used for dogs, provided that they are sufficiently large and sturdy enough to withstand a certain amount of splashing from canines. A sprinkler or pool for dogs not only helps them cool off, but also keeps their attention, so if you want to go all out, have one installed. Number 6. Do-it-yourself playground. If you are interested in going beyond the confines of an agility course, why not construct a whole playground for canine companions? Wooden playgrounds for dogs, complete with ramps, swings, and even a swimming pool, have been constructed by some dog owners who are skilled in do-it-yourself projects. The most important thing is to make sure that your dogs have a fun and engaging place to play. Make an effort to find objects that are paired together, such as ramps, pallets, or even their very own outside kennel, so that your dog can move about easily from one location to another. Number 5. A pit for digging down. It may be time to install a digging pit in your backyard if you find yourself asking, "Why is my dog digging everything in sight?" regularly. To encourage your dog to concentrate their digging efforts on a certain part of the garden, you may do something as easy as burying treats and toys for your dog in a flower border that is not being used. On the other hand, if you are searching for a convenient reason to get a pool for your dog, you might transform it into a sand pit and bury things in it on the days when it is not filled with water. In this way, you will be able to carry out 2 activities for the cost of one. Number 4. Water station. You should make sure that your dog has access to a sufficient amount of water outside. This is an important issue for any pet owner. But if you want to take things a step further than simply placing bowls, you might consider setting up a water station. To provide your dog with a place to relax in the shade, you can either construct a temporary canopy or make use of an existing back porch. To provide their dog with an unlimited supply of water, some pet owners become creative by using a hose and plastic buckets. However, if you do not have the expertise necessary to do it yourself, you might want to consider installing a water fountain specifically for pets. Number 3. A deck that is dog-friendly. If you are fortunate enough to have a deck in your backyard, you should make use of this wonderful chance to create a sensory deck for your dog. You should try to set up their raised dog beds on the floor with a few of their favorite throws and place dog-safe herbs such as dill, mint, and rosemary near them to pique their interest. By using sheets of plexiglass or acrylic for the rails, you may protect the region without obstructing your visual field of vision. Wire and netting are 2 examples of materials that should be avoided at all costs because they can cause more harm than benefit. Number 2. Make sure to provide your dog with enrichment toys. Make sure that your dog has plenty of chew toys and enrichment items to play with in the backyard. This will prevent them from digging up the grass, which is the easiest method to keep your dog entertained. Among these, the Kong Classic is the most well-known since it can be frozen on days when the temperature is high. Using typical Kong recipes that call for ingredients that you already have in your home, such as Greek yogurt, some fruit and vegetables, and of course your dog's preferred kibble, you may fill a Kong for a relatively low cost once you have purchased the primary product. Number 1. Landscaping that is friendly to pets. There are a few ideal landscaping options for your dog that you should think about if you want to construct the ideal dog-friendly backyard as a backdrop for your dog's fun. Putting up a fence is a simple method to provide your dog the opportunity to exercise while also providing him with some seclusion. Consider purchasing a do-it-yourself dog fencing kit, which is far more cost-effective if you are seeking for an inexpensive alternative. When you choose routes, you are appealing to your dog's natural need to patrol your yard and protect your home. However, you should make sure that you create these paths using ground covers that are safe for dogs, such as pebbles or mulch. Additionally, be sure that your patch contains only plants that are safe for dogs to eat. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts. Your support helps us create more great content. Thanks for watching.